I gotta find all my Pokemon in here. Oh, hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 213 Granny Square of our 365 days of Granny Squares. I am so obsessed with this square. I am a Pokemon freak right now, obsessed with the Pokemon Go game, and this square happened to just fall into my lap. The designer, but Carol, she actually wrote this pattern specifically for our 365 days of Granny Squares, and for all you Pokemon lovers, this square is for you. I've been playing this game non-stop for the past few weeks, and seriously, it's so much fun. I'm catching them all, and with this Granny Square, you can make a bunch of these and make a whole blanket if you wanted to. It's so much fun to make. This colors, I'm using the specific colors for the Pokemon Pokeball. So you'll have the written pattern for this in the links in the description of this video and then also on my blog. But we're going to need red, black, and white for the colors today if you're going to make this specific Pokeball design. And then also we're going to be demonstrating with an H size crochet hook, which is 5mm. But if you want to go down to a G size hook, that's totally fine as well. That's a 4mm. Also, I used a scissors and a yarn needle in this project just because I cut my yarn and sewed in my ends when I changed my color each time. So this square is so fabulous. I'm so excited. And it's the last day of the month. Hello, that's so exciting. We're down another month and we only have a few months left. Just a short time left. The year is almost over. So how exciting is that? We are doing number 213 Granny Square today. So before we start, I do want to mention there are other links in the description of this video. So there's a link to my blog, YARNutopia.com, where you'll get all 365 days of Granny Squares, and I add a new one every single day. Also, there's my Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you're sharing your photos on Facebook and Instagram. And if you're playing Pokemon Go, make sure to comment the team you're on. I'm Team Mystic, heyo. So make sure you comment your team on this post, either on YouTube or on Facebook, and let me know what team you're playing for in the game. I know a lot of you are playing this game. It's so much fun. Anyway, then also there's a link to my Instagram. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Hashtag 365 days of Granny Squares, hashtag YARNutopia. Follow me on Snapchat. Snap me your Pokeball square today. So one last thing, I have to say a big thank you to my dad, Fuad Azmat, for taking the time to make these videos with us. He's our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So make sure you subscribe to my channel here on YouTube so you can get the update on when he posts our next video. So let's get started in making this Pokeball square number 213. Alright, let's start out with white and make a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, then fold this down, if you can, there we go, and then pull that through and pull tight. Okay, so there you have a slip knot. Insert your hook and we can start. So to start off, you can either start with a magic ring or you can chain 4. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to slip stitch to the first chain way over here. Okay, so go into this chain, okay, then yarn over, pull through, and pull through. And there we've created a ring. But like I said, if you know how to make the magic ring, you can start that way as well. So now going on to round number 1, we are going to chain up 4. So yarn over, pull through, 1, yarn over, pull through, 2, 3, and 4. And what that counts as is our first treble crochet of this round. Now we're going to make 8 treble crochets into this ring using the white yarn. So yarn over twice, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so that's a treble crochet. So we have to make 9 in total, and this chain up 4 counts as 1. So that's 1, 2, so yarn over twice, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's counted as 3. This is 4. Okay, yarn over twice. This is 5, twice, this is, whoopsie, 6, 7, okay, 8 is here, and then on number 9 we're going to finish off, but we're going to change color. So I'll show you, because we have to do the other half of the Pokeball. So when you get to 9, we're going to keep going as we're finishing our treble crochet, but leave the last 2 loops on your hook, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this is the start of 9. Don't yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops with the white. We're actually going to grab our red color and then hook that on your hook and pull that through to finish off that double crochet, or I'm sorry, that treble crochet. Okay, just like that. Okay, so now we have 9 treble crochets of white, and now we're going to make 9 treble crochets of red. So yarn over twice, go into this ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And now you can kind of pull these 2 stragglers in the back here. I'm going to cut my white yarn. Okay, so now it's like that. And we're just going to continue then with the red. So that was 1, so yarn over twice and make your other treble crochets. So that's 2, this is 3, twice, this is 4, 5, 6, yarn over twice for the treble crochets. This is 7. If you need to, kind of scoot these over so you have room in the ring here. I have to make 2 more here. This is 8. And my last one, 9. Alright, now what we're going to do, you can see it's starting to look like a Pokeball, that's so cool. We're going to slip stitch into the first chain up 4 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right at the top here, just insert your hook. Then yarn over, pull through and through. Okay, at this point we're going to fasten off, so chain 1, cut your yarn and pull that through, pull it tight. So this is what it should look like so far. And now you can kind of pull that straggler in the middle here for the center, kind of tight to kind of close that ring, or that circle right there. But now we're going to grab black yarn and we're going to use that for round 2. So with black yarn, we're going to insert our hook into any stitch around. So I'm just going to start, I guess, where we fastened off. So right into this first chain up 4 here. I'm going to pull my black yarn through and I'm going to chain up 1. And now it says to put 2 single crochets into each stitch around. So we're going to go in to the same stitch that we just attached our yarn to. Okay, we're going to go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And again, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then in the very next stitch, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And again, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So just keep putting 2 single crochets into each stitch all the way around for a total of 36 single crochets on this round. And then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 4. Okay, when you have 2 single crochet in each stitch around, you want to slip stitch to the very first single crochet of your round. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. And then we're going to fasten off this color, so chain 1 and cut your yarn, pull it through, pull it tight, and now you want to look at it like this, with the red color on the top and the white color on the bottom, okay, because a Pokeball has a red top and a white bottom. And then we are going to count our stitches. There should be, where this line is, where their separation line is for the 2 colors, there should be 18 stitches of black of black yarn of the single crochets on the top, and there should be 18 single crochets of black on the bottom, okay? So what we're going to do is count from this side, and we're going to count to the 5th stitch, okay? So there's 2 stitches in this first one and 2 stitches in this next one, and then the 5th stitch is right here, okay? That is where we want to make our corner, our starting corner. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Or what you could do is there's 36 stitches around. You could divide that by 4 because we need to make 4 corners, and you can figure out that's 9. So then you can count to where you want to be back. There would be 9 would be top, bottom, side, and side. Okay, so 9 stitches between here, 9 stitches between here, and you want the center of that, so that's the 5th stitch. So you could, if you ended here where I fastened off, you can just count 5 stitches back and start there, okay, for your corner. I hope that makes sense to you when you're making your square. You just don't want your square to turn out like crooked because this is a pokeball and it should be straight. Okay, so I'm going to start in this 5th stitch from this side, okay, from where my colors change here. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right into this stitch I go, and I'm going to grab white. Okay, at this point you can choose whatever color you want, but I'm going to choose white for this part here. We're going to pull the yarn through, and then we're going to chain up 3. So yarn over and pull through 1, 2, 3. And I know I said that we're going on to round 4, but this is round 3. I just got a little excited there. So this is round 3 now. And we are going to put 2 double crochet into the same stitch. So yarn over, go into the same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so that's a double crochet. So again, yarn over, go back into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. We're still going to make 3 more stitches in that same stitch. We're going to chain 2 for our corner, 1 and 2, and then we're going to put 3 more double crochet into that same stitch that we just attached to. So yarn over, go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so there is our first corner. Now we're going to skip 2 stitches. So go in here, you can see there's my next stitch, 1 and 2. And then we're going to put 3 double crochets into the next stitch. Okay, so skip this stitch, go into this next stitch right here, oops, for 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then we're going to skip 2 stitches and we're going to put 3 double crochets into the next stitch. So 1 and 2, go yarn over, go into this stitch here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and we're going to make our next corner in this next stitch right here, where there's a weird little hair. There we go. So put your corner, which is 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. Okay, all in that same stitch. So 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and then 3 more double crochets into the same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and now we're just going to repeat then what we did here. So we're going to skip 2 stitches and put 3 double crochets into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3. Then skip 2 stitches and put 3 double crochets into the next stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to skip two stitches and put our corner in the next stitch here. So we're going to put 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. Okay, 1 and 2, and then 3 more. Okay, so you can start to see our square is forming. We just have one more corner to go. So we're going to skip 2 stitches and make our side. So we're putting 3 double crochets in the next stitch. Then we're going to skip 2 stitches and put 3 double crochets in the next stitch. Then we're going to skip 2 stitches and make our last corner. So we're going to put 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and then 3 more in there. That's 6 whole stitches in that one stitch, so it might be a little tight squeeze for you, but there, you can get it. Then we're going to make our last side here, so skip 2 stitches and make 3 double crochets into the next stitch. Then skip 2 stitches and put 3 double crochets in the next stitch. And then we're going to skip the last 2 stitches on this round right here, and we're going to slip stitch to this chain up 3 right here. So 1, 2, 3, insert your hook. Okay, then yarn over and pull through, and pull through. See how cool that looks? There's our square. So now we have to do a few more rounds. Now we're just going to, for round 4, it's a very simple round. We're going to put, let's see here, we can start right in this gap here. We're going to work between the gaps, okay, and then in the chain 2 spaces of the corners. So if you want to, I'm actually going to just slip stitch into this next stitch, and into this next stitch, and then into this corner. Okay, you could change color even at this point if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to chain up 3 and make our beginning corner. So our beginning corner is 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, then chain 2, 1, 2, and then put 3 double crochets in there. And the reason we did only 2 double crochet at first was because the chain up 3 counts as a stitch. So it does look like there's 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet here. So that's really cool. Then we're going to hop to this next gap between these groupings here. So right here, you might need to separate this a little bit, but we're going to put 3 double crochets in there. So 1, 2, and 3. Then hop to the next gap right here between these groupings. We're going to put 3 double crochets in there. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to hop to the next gap and put 3 double crochets in there. So this is similar like to a traditional granny square now. Just the granny stitch, 3 double crochets in the gap. And then in this chain 2 corner space, we're putting 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. And then we're just putting 3 double crochets into each gap, and that's basically it. So I'm going to do that for rounds 4 and 5. So this round and the next round, okay, exactly the same. And then I'll meet you up for round 6. Alright, once you finish round 5, you can just slip stitch to the chain up 3 here. And at this point, you could fasten off if you want to, but just follow along. I'm going to do one more round. So I'm going to fasten off and change my color. So chain 1, cut that, pull it through, pull tight, start in any corner. Really, you can start in any corner here. And grab the red color, hook that on the hook and pull that through, and then chain up 1. And now we're going to single crochet into each stitch, and in the corners we're going to put 3 single crochet. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, so that's a single crochet. So just like we did in round 2. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and one more time in the corner, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then Like I said, we're going to single crochet in each stitch across here. So it's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 stitches it should be. So you can count to 18 if you'd like, or just single crochet across here until you get to the next corner, and in the corner put 3 single crochets in there. And then that's it, and then I'll meet you up when we're about to fasten off. Alright, just finishing my last stitch here on my last round, and now we can fasten off. So now we're going to slip stitch to the beginning single crochet right in here, yarn over, pull through and through, and then we can fasten off. So chain 1, cut that, pull it through, pull tight, and sew in your ends. And there you have it. Another month finished. Number 213 Granny Square is complete. Thank you so much to Carol for designing the square specifically for the 365 Days of Granny Squares. And for all you Pokemon lovers, I mean, come on. This is just adorable. This is so fantastic. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and go catch 'em all!